Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
The car that you see on your screen there is a white Honda. It is now on the 405 freeway and it is right now headed into the South Bay area. Eliana Moreno is live overhead in News Chopper 4 Bravo. Eliana.
Chuck and Colleen, we're continuing northbound on the 405 at the 110 in the Carson area. This is a pursuit that started in the Orange County Sheriff's territory. A pursuit of a DUI driver as well as somebody who was wanted for hit and run. Now, the vehicle in question is a white Honda, and this particular vehicle only sits 2 people. So at most, there's just 2 people inside. But at this point, we don't have any information as to whether there's just 1 or 2. And the gender of the driver is also unknown to us at this time. Again, it started in Orange County. We first heard about it on the northbound 73, the toll road. It made its way to the northbound 405, where we have been ever since. As far as we know, he has not exited onto surface streets, and because of that, since we're on the freeway, it is now the California Highway Patrol in pursuit.
Ileana, he stayed on the freeway pretty much all the way so far?
Since we've been overhead, he's stayed on the freeway, and the vehicle appears to be smoking a little bit. I don't know if perhaps he's having issues with his back tire on the passenger side. So if we get a moment, we'll try to show you what the car looks like on that side. But you can see the sparks starting to fly from that side of the vehicle. I'm going to ask my pilot, when possible, if we could get on that other side so we can get a better look. My pilot is trying to move News Chopper 4 Bravo around so we can bring you those images as the pursuit continues here on the northbound 405 in the Torrance area.
Eliana, a couple of questions. One, I noticed the speed has dropped considerably ever since we started seeing the sparks there on the right side of the automobile. Is it possible that he sideswiped somebody?
I didn't see him hit anyone, but it wouldn't be out of the question if perhaps he just lost the tire somehow. You see the sparks flying there on the northbound 405 freeway. We're bringing it around to bring you the passenger side of the vehicle so we can see what's going on and why do we see all of those sparks flying from the vehicle. I think it is, in fact, that front tire that is completely gone. He's down to the rim on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Ileana, do we know anything about the... you said the want on this was possible hit and run, possible DUI, and where in Orange County?
We don't know exactly where in Orange County, but I would put it near the Newport Beach area because we first heard about it on the northbound 73 toll road. So that's the toll road that splits off from the 55 freeway, and it'll take you down into the Newport Beach area. So that's when we first heard about the pursuit. At the time, we were near USC, so we flew as fast as we could to make it to the pursuit, and we caught it at around the 405 and the 605 freeway in Seal Beach. But look at these dramatic images of this white Honda with sparks flying here on the northbound 405 freeway as it approaches the next freeway, which is going to be the 105.
Eliana, we're likely to see a lot more sparks because that is a very low vehicle with very small wheels. Pretty soon, it's going to be not only running on the rims, it's going to be running on the frame itself.
Absolutely. It's a small car. It only sits 2 people. You see that there, the night sun there from the police helicopter overhead. Originally, it was Duke. However, we also understand that the CHP airplane came out of Fullerton for this pursuit as well once the CHP took over. So it's a multi-agency operation here. Orange County Sheriff's Department was the one that kicked it off. They were the ones that tried to pull this person over, but he took off and the pursuit was on at high speeds, and we have now lowered it to about 70 or so, but this guy's missing a tire, so I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Yeah, it's hard to believe he's even able to control the car at this speed with 3 tires here. You know, Ileana, as you pushed in there a little bit, it looked like there was a passenger in the car as well. There you see someone waving.
Yeah, you see something there. I can't quite tell what it is. It looks like something white, but it does look like somebody is in the passenger seat. And so this is going to be a situation when this pursuit does come to an end, they have to be very careful. They not only with the passenger, but also with the driver. They're going to make call-outs and take both people into custody because until they can determine what the role was of the passenger, everyone's going to be considered a person of interest in this situation.
With sparks like that and fuel in the car, you're liable to get an explosion. As that flame just gets more and more intense, and it just keeps moving back to the back part of the car there, and that's where the tank is. You got to be
you know,
very,
you're
very
absolutely
careful.
right,
Very,
Chuck.
very careful.
It looks like it's running so hot there. Well, there he is. He's pulling over to the side. Perhaps he has realized that at this point.
Yeah, better sooner than later before that car catches fire. It is a high possibility. As you said, Chuck, a low-profile vehicle. He's going to be down at the frame of the vehicle here in a matter of minutes.
Looks like he's dragging the frame right now. That's why we're getting more intense flames there.
You know, and not to mention the sparks out there. It is so dry right now. At least we don't have the Santa Anas out there today, but think about a possible brush fire just off the freeway. Okay, Ileana, you're on the 405. What's the exit here, the closest one?
This is going to be Rosecrans, so we're not far from the 105 and the 405 in the Englewood area. This pursuit coming to a stop, but not an end necessarily. I am seeing hands, though, from the driver's side of the vehicle, and you can actually see the car is smoking. So we're not going to push in too much till we know that everyone is voluntarily giving up here as the California Highway Patrol gets into place, getting all of their cruisers behind the vehicle so they can finally take these two people into custody.
The car is red hot, especially under the hood. If you were to lift it, it could just burst into flames. And there, as you see, you've got the driver now with their hands up. And we'll see if Colleen was right and it was a second person in that car. Perhaps it was so small that he was just waving his arms and it looked like he was on both sides of the car.
Well, is that a he or a she? It's hard to tell. Ileana?
From my vantage point, it does look like it's a woman who is driving this vehicle, and I still believe that there's somebody else inside. I believe I saw movement there. So this is going to be a situation where they will call out the driver first. They will have her sidestep away from the vehicle and then walk back towards the sound of their voice and take her into custody. And once she's safely in their custody, they will make call outs to any additional people in the vehicle. Again, these small Hondas only sit two people, so at most there's just one other person. But of course, they will also check the trunk to make sure that nobody was hiding in the back as this pursuit comes to a stop here in the South Bay area.
Okay, that's right there at Rosecrans Avenue, very close to the exit there. Very quickly, what's that doing to traffic behind? I mean, traffic is light out there, I would assume tonight, but it's starting to back up quickly.
Yeah, backing up a little bit there. Perhaps they'll even block the other side of the freeway. We sometimes see that just to make sure that there's no type of crossfire situation. But at this point, it's just going to be the northbound side of the 405 that is going to be affected. We have the driver still walking back towards the officers. They're going to take her into custody. They will pat her down to make sure that there's nothing on her body that could physically harm the officers. And once they feel comfortable, they'll make call outs for anybody else who may be inside the vehicle.
Ileana, pursuit over and the driver just about to be taken into custody. And we've got some other breaking news. You want to handle it, Colleen?